Hey everyone. So I'm cleaning my room. Actually, I had already cleaned my room. I'd spent days cleaning it, but one of my closets was very, very messy. So I've pulled all the clothes out and here, do you want to see? That's to that side of me. And that's to that side of me. Okay, that's just so y'all can see what I'm talking about. So I'm going to be sitting here for this video because I don't want that to be distracting you in the background. I know the lighting at this section of my room isn't the best lighting, but I'm not doing a tutorial and you don't need to see the colors really because you know the names. So I feel like you'll be okay just with me sitting here. So this is a video that has been requested since I first started doing videos, and it has been requested in many different forms. Some people have asked me, hey Blair, can you do a MAC starter kit? Some people send me messages like, I have $20 and I'm going to MAC for the first time. What should I get? Other people say, my birthday's coming up and my mom said that she'll take me to MAC. I've never been before. What do you think I should get? Okay, questions like that, this is going to cover all of that. So basically, I'm just going to show you, if you're going to MAC for the first time, things you really, really want to look out for. So the first thing is their Studio Sculpt Concealer. This is an NW25. I'm in love with this concealer. I feel like foundation you can get at a drugstore, and it'll be just as good as MAC foundation, but their concealer covers up absolutely everything. So once again, this is the Studio Sculpt. And I don't think you can get another concealer as good as this one for the price of this one. Maybe if you got like the Makeup Forever, but that's like $40. So go with this one. It's really good, but stick to your drugstore foundation at first. If you want to then venture out and get some foundation, you can, but for now, just as your everyday starter kit, you want to get their concealer. Now, if you have a concealer that works really, really well for you, don't get this. Spend your money on something else. Don't get this just because I'm saying like, oh, get their concealer, it's really good. If your concealer works fine for you, if you don't have big under eye circles or blemishes you're trying to cover up, then you don't need to get this. But their foundation's fine from drugstores. I am in love with MAC Mineralize Skin Finish Natural. This is actually in medium plus. This is like my absolute favorite setting powder for foundation. You can either set your foundation with it, or sometimes if I don't want very heavy makeup, I'll just wear the concealer and this, and it gives me perfect coverage. So I really like this. I feel like it's one of the best setting powders you're gonna find. It gives you a really, really flawless finish. So see what I mean when I say it just gives you that totally awesome finish? Something that MAC has that you're not going to be able to dupe other places is their blushes. Now, you can get a blush from the drugstore if you can find a color you like, but a lot of times they're very limited on their color selection. MAC has so many blushes to choose from. My favorite everyday one is actually Dame. It's just a baby pink, so that's a good one, but don't just get this blush because I'm saying to get it. If you want to get a darker color, if you want to get a coral color, then go for that. Just ask the MAC artist. When you walk in there, say, I'm going to be honest with you. This is my first time coming to MAC. I have a couple of ideas of what I want to get, but can you please help me pick out a blush? And she'll be so nice to you. Or he. I have guys help me at MAC all the time. But, yeah, so Dame blush, my absolute favorite. Kind of matches my walls. Ooh, that's a sign, right? I think so. Okay, Paint Pot. This is my absolute favorite color base from anywhere. It's Rubenesque Paint Pot. You cannot dupe this color with any other cream shadow or base. This is so beautiful. I know Urban Decay has an eyeshadow that's the color of this. I don't know what it's called. Elle has it. She uses it all the time. But this is my favorite base. So if you do want to get like an eyeshadow base in the summer a lot, like right now, I'll just wear this from my lid up to my brow. It looks so beautiful. So this is a color I really, really, really recommend for you to get, and it's Rubenesque Paint Pot. Eyeshadows are 100% totally up to you. After the girl helps you with the blush, if you want to be like, would you please help me pick out some eyeshadows that will suit my skin tone and show me where I should put them, they'll be really nice about it because I have brown eyes, so I know what colors go really well with this, but I can't help you if you say, I'm really pale with blue eyes, you know, I don't really know, so go ask them. But here are a couple of colors I know go beautiful on anyone. For a lid color, the first eyeshadow I would get is Honey Lust, just to dust it all over your lid. It's a very shimmery, kind of light gold color. It's so beautiful, and it reflects the light. This is my absolute favorite, and it will go with brown eyes, blue eyes, green eyes, any eyes. Okay. For the crease, you have two different options. You can get a dark brown satin taupe, which looks like this, and it's shimmery, or you can get a dark brown espresso, which is basically the same color, but it's matte. They're different shades of brown, of course, but either one, this is satin taupe, I like it a little bit better, and this is espresso. So use this if you want shimmer, and use this if you want a matte chocolate brown. And then for the highlight, I would go with brule, which is just a color that's going to suit any skin tone. It's just a light, it's a satin, so it doesn't have a lot of shimmer to it. If you wear Honey Lust and brule together, which is a sparkly one and more of a matte one, then you can choose whether you want to have more of a sparkly or more of a matte eyeshadow. So I think these four eyeshadows would be a really, really nice neutral starter kit, because if you want to go all out and you're really into crazy colors, I feel that you can just get the Coastal Scents 88 palettes. This is the matte one, and this is the shimmer one. I've used these a lot, and the eyeshadows fell out. Okay. So if you want crazy colors, I feel like you can get this for like $25, a whole palette that has basically any color. Whereas if you're just starting out with MAC makeup, I feel like you really need to have a basic everyday neutral eye that you can wear day or night, and then maybe spice it up with some darker colors. So that's what I would do. Now, if you want to do something different, go for it. Then we have eyeliners, and this is where it is completely preference. I like technokohl eyeliners from MAC the best because they are waterline safe. So you can either get a black, which is graph black, or brown, which is brown border. Either one you choose. I like black better, but I know a lot of people like brown better. So just go for the one that you like best. I have to be honest with you, MAC mascaras to me are not worth it at all. Please don't spend your money on MAC mascaras. You might love them. That might be something you can get after you have your starter kit down if you want to try a MAC mascara, but they're not worth it at all to me. I like L'Oreal Telescopic from a drugstore a lot better than any of the MAC mascaras, and I've tried every one. So lastly, I'm going to show you my favorite lipstick, which at this moment is Cream Cup, which is a baby pink. It's a really nude baby pink, and it melted in the car. So it's crazy. So I have to apply this with a brush. So just don't leave yours in the car. And then my favorite lip gloss is Love Nectar. It is a very nude, shimmery color. I love this. It's kind of like a nude shimmery pink. This is my absolute, if you have to get your first MAC lip gloss, I would say definitely go for Love Nectar. Okay, and last but not least, we're going to talk about brushes. Now, a lot of MAC brushes, I feel you can get dupes for them from CVS, Walgreens, just drugstore brands like Eco Tools that have really soft bristles that will work just fine. But there are a couple of brushes I've come across that apply makeup so well that I can't imagine not having it to put on like my eyeshadow. It makes it so easy to have flawless makeup. So the first one is the 195 concealer brush. This is perfect for concealer, fits right up under your eyes and the creases of your nose, covers any blemishes, and also this is really, really good for paint pots. So you knock out two birds in one stone with this. The next thing is the MAC 182 Kabuki. Okay, this is the best thing ever to apply your mineralized skin finish or any pressed powder you have. I've tried a lot of different brands' Kabukis, and this is the absolute best. It is so dense. It's just amazing. So I think if you really, really, really want to start your MAC brush collection, this is one of the first brushes I would recommend getting. Then the blush brush applies blush so flawlessly that any other scratchy brush isn't going to do what this does. It actually makes your skin look better. So just by using this brush. So this is the 129, and I'm in love with this. I'm never going to put on blush with a different brush, ever. Okay, for eyeshadow, I feel like there's so many brushes out there that you can get from drugstores that work just fine. But one of the brushes is the 217, which is for your crease right here to get that perfect arch, and it looks like you spent forever doing your eye makeup, and really it just took one swipe. So this is my favorite eyeshadow brush from MAC. And then my second favorite is the 224, which just blends everything together. I never put any eyeshadow on this brush. All I do is use this for blending, and it's my absolute must-have blending brush for the eye. So if you're going to MAC anytime soon, or you're gonna purchase any of these products based on my review, comment me down there and tell me. And if you think there's another product that every girl or guy needs to have in their starter MAC makeup kit, comment it down there. And if there's something that a lot of people are saying, like everyone thinks you have to have this color lipstick, I'll post it in the sidebar as well so you can see that. So I'll have products I recommend and then products other people recommend. And if I see that like 100 people are like, oh my gosh, you have to have Myth lipstick, then I'll put that over there as well. So I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.